In this video, we will learn about enhancing a presentation in Microsoft PowerPoint. So, in the previous class, you have studied about this topic that PowerPoint. Now, in this video, we will learn more about the PowerPoint. Means we will enhance our presentation. What is the use of PowerPoint? PowerPoint is a popular presentation software used to create presentations. If you want to give some presentation in some topic, then you can use this PowerPoint. So it is basically used for giving presentation to the audience. So there are some way to enhance your presentation, so that thing we will learn today. So first thing, we'll start with a blank presentation, and then we will learn to change the background of this presentation. Now to change the background of the presentation, you have to go to this slide. You have to select that. I have selected the slide, and then click on the design tab. This is the design tab I am showing you by zooming in. Now this is the design tab, as you can see here. Click on the design tab, and then click on format background. Okay, what you have to click? Format background option in the customizing group. So this is the customizing group. In that group you have to, this customizing group, in that you have to click format background. Now as you can see, several options came like solid fill, gradient fill, picture fill, pattern fill. We'll learn one by one what is that. Now we have to choose from this. So first of all, solid fill. What is solid fill? Solid fill option is used to for single color background. If you want a single color background, then you can use solid fill. Single color background means like if you want the full background to be yellow, then it will become yellow. If you want it to be red, then it will be red. Only single color will be there. So that is solid fill, single color background. Okay, so we can change. You can see right now it is at white. So suppose I'm selecting blue. So here you can see this background, it is changed to blue. That is known as solid fill. It will be of single color background. Now come to the gradient fill. Gradient fill means that it is used for gradient or shaded background. If you want a shaded background, as you can see, that is appearing like a shaded background. Okay, so for that you have to use gradient fill. Means one color is blending into another color, like that type of background you want, then you have to use gradient fill. Now that one is the picture or texture fill. In this option is used to set a picture as a background. You can set a picture as a background from your device. You can select any picture and you can set it as a background. Okay, or for a textured background, as you can see the background is looking like a textured one. So this is for textured fill or background. Or you can select the picture from your device. How can you select the picture from your device? So as you can see here, file option is there. That file you have to click, then you can select any picture. Like I have selected this. So as you can see, I have selected this picture from my device. I have selected. So that also you can do. And under the texture field, as you can see, you have to click here for texture. Here you can see this texture. You can see that button you will click, then you will get several options for texture field. As you can see, I select anyone. So this is a textured background, this one. Okay, now the last one is pattern fill. So if I click pattern fill, you can see different types of patterns are there. So that also you can use it as a background. There will be different kinds of patterns, so you can make it a background. Okay, they are the decorative pattern for your background. Here you can select its foreground and background color also as required. You can select the color. If I change it to suppose any color like black, I am changing. So its foreground and background change as per your requirement. You can change the color of the foreground and background of this. Okay, see, as you can see, this background color is changed and the foreground color is black. So that black patterns are there and background is blue. So like that you can change the foreground and background in the texture field. Sorry, pattern field. Okay, this is pattern field. Okay, now we will learn to animate our object in the presentation. Object means, suppose I have written here enhancing presentation, so it is treated as object. So I want to animate this object, so for that I will use the animations effect in the Microsoft PowerPoint. So where are these animation effect? To give the animation to this particular object, that is enhancing presentation, I will select this first, then I will go to the animation tab. Here as you can see, here is the animation tab. This tab I will click, animation tab, and here you can see the various options of animation like zoom, wheel, shape, wipe, like that. But these are, suppose you want to see more, then you can have to click more here. So here as you can see, this button you have to click for pick and to for more animation. So if I click it, so as you can see, there are several options like none if you do not want any animation, or if you want to remove the animation from the object, then you have to click none. And then there is one entrance animation. Now that entrance animation is used to introduce the object. For introducing the object, entrance and effect is used. Then there is emphasis. Emphasis is used to highlighting the object on the slide. If you want to highlight the object, then emphasis is used. Okay, then there is a exit effect are there. So on the exit effect, it is used to remove the object from the slide during the slideshow. When during the slideshow, if you want to remove the object with some effect, then you have to use this exit effect. Then there is motion path effects. It is used to move the object on a specific path. If you want to move the object in a single line, then it will move in a line. If you want your object to be moved like an arc path, then you can select arc motion path effect. If you want your object to move like this, means it will turn, then you have to select this turn effect. Similarly, you can move your object in a circular path, in a loop path, or in a custom path also. You can select the path. You can choose the path you want your object to move. Okay, now we will apply one animation effect. I am applying this appearing effect on this, like I'm applying this fade effect. So as you can see, now if you want, I want to preview it. So to preview it, I have to select this preview option, preview button I have to click. So when I will click this preview button, so I'm just zooming out and you can see if I click this preview button, so this effect is applied. Suppose some more effect I want to apply, like grow and turn. So as you can see, now if I want to preview it, then I have to click this preview button. So here as you can see, the effect is applied, animation effect is applied. So that is the entrance effect. You can also modify your animation from using this option, that is effect options. So here as you can see that you can change the sequence of animation, means more than one animation if you have applied, then you can change their sequence, means which animation will comes first and which animation will come later, that you can select using effect option. Now if you want to remove the animation, then what you can do, so first of all select this and go to this. Here as you can see, you have to select none. Okay, what you have to select from here, you have to select none button, click on that none, so this animation will get removed. Okay, now if I press the preview button, no preview will come because no animation is there. So like that you can remove the animation from your object. Okay, now we will learn slide transition. Slide transition are the visual movement that we see when one slide changes to another. When one slide changes from one slide to another slide, then there is some visual effect in between the changing of the slide. That visual effect is known as transition. So for showing the slide transition, we need another slide. So I will insert a new slide. Okay, I will go to the insert menu and then I will click new slide. So any slide you can, suppose I'm selecting the blank slide. So as you can see, now two slides are there. Now changing from one slide to another slide, and in between if some effect is there in their transition, that is known as slide transition. Means changing from one slide to another with some visual effect is known as slide transition. So that slide transition we can add using the transition tab, as you can see here. If I zoom it, so here as you can see transition, this you have to click, and on which slide you want to apply the transition, on that you have to select it first. So if I select, you can see the preview also. If I, you can see the option, first of all this cut, fade, push, there are several types of options are there, like curtain options is also there. So as you can see, if I zoom out, so you can see the transition effect. This curtain one I have selected, so as you can see in the screen, so this is the transition effect. Okay, now if I press F5, F5 is for the slideshow, so it will appear like this. So similarly on the second slide also we can give transition. So for that we have to go to the transition tab and then select any effect you want, like flash I'm selecting, so it will appear like this. Drap, there are several types of split, several types of effects are there, push, so like that. So suppose I am previewing it, as you can see this is the first slide, so the effect is appeared on this. Now if I click, then as you can see, this is the transition effect. When one slide changes to another, then in between there is some effect that is known as transition. Okay, now here you can see there are some options like effect option, sound option, duration, advanced slide. So what are these? You can give sound effect, means when one slide changes to another, then you can give some sound effect to it. Okay, and duration means what? Means you can set the timing also. Like this is used to adjust the speed of slide transition. You can adjust the speed of slide transition using this duration. If you will increase it, then speed will decrease. Okay, then sound effect I already explained. Then there is a advanced slide effect, and this advanced slide effect means what? This is used to choose the timing for the transition. This means when do we want the next slide to appear. By default the slide changes with the mouse click during the slide, so we can choose on mouse click or after option. So advanced slide means by default we are clicking with the left mouse click button. So the slide changes with the click of the mouse button, but you can set the time also, means after that particular time only the slide will change. Like you want your slide to change after every 5 seconds, or you want to change your slide after every 30 seconds, that duration you can select from this advanced slide option. If suppose I want my slide to be changed after every 5 seconds, so as you can see I can increase it up to 5 seconds. So like that, means by default we are changing with the mouse click, but if I set it to 5, then it will change after every 5 seconds. Now we can see it also, like I will not click, it will change automatically. If I press F5 button for slideshow, so it will change without my clicking, it will change after 5 seconds. Okay, like that. So you can just select different types of modification you can do in your slide transition. Okay, now we will learn to insert a picture, insert a video, insert a audio clip in PowerPoint. So that you can do using that insert tab option. As you can see here, here is the insert tab. You have to click on the insert. So from here you can insert the picture, you can insert the audio, you can insert the video also. So for inserting from here you can insert the picture, and here as you can see here, from here you can insert a video, here you can insert a audio also from your computer. So if I click on picture, so as you can see I can select any picture and insert it on my presentation. So if I select any picture, suppose this I am selecting, so as you can see this picture is inserted. I can increase or decrease its size also. Now suppose if I want to insert a video, then I have to click on this video, then video on my PC you have to select. Online video also you can add on this, that from online you can search any video and you can insert it on your presentation. Also you can insert a video from your PC also. So video on my PC, if you will click, then you can insert a video from your PC. You can select any video you want. So like that, suppose I am selecting this HTML part 1 video. So now this video is also inserted. You can increase or decrease its size. So you can, like that, you can increase or decrease the size. As you can see, this video is inserted. You can change its position also. So this is your video. You can play the video also. Students, in this video we will learn about, so like that it will be played on the PowerPoint presentation. Okay. HTML is a hypertext markup language. It is used to design web pages for the websites. It is playing. Usually we write coding in the notepad for the. So what are the steps to insert a video and audio? You have to go to the insert tab. Then you, for selecting a video, for inserting video, you have to click video, and from your PC you can select any video you want. And then here, if you want to insert a picture, then you have to select this picture option, and then from your PC you can select any picture you want. Similarly for the audio also, from your PC you can select any audio file and you can insert it on your presentation. For running a slideshow, what we do, for running a slideshow, we press F5 button, that is a shortcut. Or what you can do, you go to the slideshow tab, and then you can select from beginning, from current slide. Okay, so you can do the slideshow from here also, or you can press F5 button for the slideshow. If I select from beginning, so as you can see, from the beginning it will show the slideshow or show your presentation from the beginning. And shortcut key for this is F5 button of your keyboard. Okay, let me zoom out and show you the slideshow again. F5 button I will press. So if I press F5 button, so you can see slideshow started. If I click, then slide will change with some effect, that is known as slide transition, and then end of the slide. So this much for this video. Thank you all.